Yeah, so first of all, mic testing. Okay. Mic testing, want to be. So, 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 mic testing, want to be. Mic testing, want to be. Mic testing, want to be. Mic testing, So, can you hear me? Is it audible? Can you hear me? Hear me? Is it audible? Can you hear me? Okay, so, um, hey guys, so today we are going to just to do some time passing. This is just a trial live for me. So, uh, mm, I just want to know, want to do some things, like introduce some new things. which is just a constructive time passing. I know. Most probably, so many other creators are doing the same thing, commenting on the political views or ideas, and some other issues as well on the internet, just like Asmongold or Asmongold. So this is different than other than that. Most probably everyone, just like us, just every student or some every unemployed, you can say any unemployed is going to do some time passing. Just time passing and let's say doing some like non-constructive constructive work, like watching some videos or just going to some anime or something like that. Other than doing that, we are going to like create some model, create a model here. So like we are going to work on an idea or learn a concept first. Once we have learned the concept, we are going to let's say going to let's say for let's say find some entertainment for us to discuss or a topic to discuss, and in the cycle goes on and repeat and repeat. So just like that. So we are not just time passing, yeah, rather than just time passing and watching some anime or discussing watching some anime or cartoon or anime or some other shows. We are going to learn what's in it. Okay, we are going to learn the basics or technologies, or let's say, like any other concept that help us in real life, like help us to solve problems in the real life. So we are going to discuss that way. So here we in our channel right now, my aim and my goal is just to to add some value to the videos that we are doing. Okay, and most videos out there doesn't add any value. It's gonna drain the amount of intellectuality that you have and question the existence of the reality. They are most probably like say they don't answer the questions. They're going to give more questions that cannot be answered, rather than giving answers to the pre-existing questions. So we are going to let's say we are going to try to find those answers for the pre-existing questions that are already in the world, and mm, and use those conditions to better our lives. That's better about the life as well as the world as well. So that's how I wanted to go with this in channel. So here most probably we are going to talk about the gaming and how the games are made, and about anime as well as other technologies and sciences that have been going around. And also some social concepts as well as some commentary. I'm going to let's say raise some questions or raise a situation or a scenario or situation that has been going on the internet. I've seen like I have faced or I have seen, and how and what is wrong with it and what is good with it. We are going to discuss it, and just to see, just so you know, to understand the concept of it. Okay, like I feel frustrated about these concepts. Like I feel frustrated about some questions, like why it is happening, why they are doing. Is it just rage baiting or some kind of any other good is also happening from it? So that's all I want to know. Mm, yeah. So okay, let's start today with. Mm, so let's going to start with like okay, let me just first say what's gonna happen in this channel for today. So I know nobody's gonna watch it, but still, just for time pass, okay. We're going to do time pass. If you want to join, you can join. If you don't want to join, no, but no problem. Hmm. Yeah, so if you guys know, I think do you know the extended file systems from the, if you guys have you ever been in cybersecurity, you guys might have known what type of file systems that are actually kind of present in the in the net in our operating systems. So like there is a one of the file system which is exit type file system. Yeah, you can say like it is useful and most probably people who wouldn't have heard it other than like most of the other people from other fields wouldn't have even noticed it or even don't even know. Only few people from cybersecurity background as well as from who are into data mining and data recovery might know this concept, which is an exit file system. Even I myself practically, let's say, don't know fully about this, but like, I have learned about this, but I forgot. So we are also going to get into this file system as well. So yeah, for now, we're gonna close it. So, let's see. Mm, uh, Here we are. So what we are going to see, let's say, do is here. We are going to let's say first to let me So here we are going to, let's say, we are going to learn few things from here. Okay, first, here the main problem would be, so let's say, uh, gaming. So the first thing in our channel, we are going to discuss more mostly about games and the games and how like games and environments as well. That's the first priority. And the next is uh, so let's say the anime. So like I like anime. Watching, I have been like anime and art as well. So here we are going to discuss about the anime as well. And next is we are going to discuss about the technology. Technology and also we are going to talk about um, yeah, uh, technology. We can talk about concepts like it can be social concepts. We can be social concepts and as well as social concept or political concept or psychological concepts or any theories etc. We're gonna discuss on this and um, technology, and mental health technology and concepts and like, check. It's just creating. We're going to let's say create few things. Okay, so here we are going to actually create from the ideas. You have, hmm, so we are going to create few ideas as well as create few things. Okay, we are going to create uh, like we are going to solve few problems. Let's say any problem mm, like real life problems. Okay, we real life problems like we are going to engineer some missile, not missiles, but similar things day to day. day-to-day objects that are kind of meaningful in a way that helps millions. Millions or solve small problems that have been problematic for everyone and useful for everyone. Okay, so that's why I know most creators from YouTube have been creating such type of things, and as well as most of the other AutoCAD community as well as 3D printing communities have been kind of on hand with the project. And also most of and now we also discuss about how we can use AI as well as other processes. We are going to constructively know and create few uh, other projects like apps, Kotlin Android apps, as well as any other new ideas, as well as back end, front end, everything from scratch. Okay, and also game development. We're going to create a realistic game development scene and everything. Also going to let's say when I'm playing a game, I'm actually playing few games right now, which are let's say. Hmm. God of War and Ghost of Tsushima and other games. Yeah, I know these are games are kind of old and everything, but still. But these are the games that are masterpieces in itself, and I haven't completed them in full yet. So I'm going to complete this in full. So we are going to I'm going to post. I'm going to stream every day, max probably, and also I'm going to relive my the character's fitness lifestyles and lifestyle goals, and replicate at least one strength move in real life. I just want to learn one skill that my character can do and I can do in my real life. Uh, that's all. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And in our let's say for today in this live today we are going to discuss. This is just a constructive time, guys. So we are not going to let's say we are not going to uh, learn, but we are going to ponder few questions, discuss few things, time pass, get entertainment, uh, see some reels, and ponder few questions, go to dig some rabbit holes, okay, find some rabbit holes to dig and answer few questions, unanswered questions, like finding a few unanswered questions. And let's hope we could find those answers at our time, at this time. That's what I want to know. Yeah, so that's it. Mm, mm, in full, so we are going to I'm going to post. I'm going to stream every day, max probably, and also I'm going to relive the character's fitness lifestyles and lifestyle goals, and replicate at least one strength move in real life. I just want to learn one skill one skill that my character can do and I can do in my real life. Uh, like learn, but we are going to impound a few questions, discuss few things, discuss few things, time pass, get entertainment, uh, see some reels, and impound a few questions, go to some, dig some rabbit holes, okay, find some rabbit holes to dig and answer a few questions, unanswered questions, like finding a few unanswered questions, and let's hope we could find those answers at our time, at this time. That's what I want to know. Yes, that's all. Mm, mm, info in real life. Yeah, hmm. Uh, yeah, I think we are going to uh, today Python is just the way to factor predictions rather than just blindly going to, let's say, let's don't blindly dive into any programming language. We are going to start from the start. So let's answer the question. Let's know the question. Yeah, so I think this was one of the those key indicator well. So yeah, so people, most of the people, how people know how actually computers work, but still, let's just imagine how, like, we are going to deep dive into actual architecture, how actually how actually the code communicates, and how your request is how your English request is turned into a mechanical language, and how your small interactions, that like how your app, yeah, has been doing multiple calculations and multiple work in the background without you knowing, and what are the concepts that have been applied from start to the finish. I know there are so many other videos. We are also going to watch that as well. And also know, and also somehow, and I would go for like end of the every session. I might uh, give you like every AI does the AI will give like Claude AI or the Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. Every other AI most probably is capable of answering the same question in a finite or way more depth way, but your understanding needs to be way more visual rather than just reading the contextual tab, right? So Cloud does the good work, like right now, right? Cloud does one of the best work if you're. Yeah, so let's start again. So yeah, the cloud AI gives you the one of the best results possible for everything. You can also let cloud create you a visually interactive website or an HTML so that you can understand more. But there are a few problems with it. The problems here is it like if you are as a beginner, like you are a beginner, you don't know nothing. Yeah, you like most probably have an idea, but you don't know if your idea. You might not get, let's say, actual taste of the concept. Okay, the actual taste of the concept doesn't the cloud doesn't give you. It is best in solving the doubts, but it's not best for learning from basic to the intermediate. It is best for you if you are intermediate, you can go to the advanced. It is the one of the best concept. If you are in basics, it's not one of the best ways to learn. Okay, because I have tested, I have used in some of my assignments as well, and it is yeah, I have seen a significant improve in my let's say assignments as well as the in my finals as well because I have prepared for the exam using the cloud. But if I'm if I was the basics like I do like if I don't have an idea about my concept, it won't be easy for you to understand it. Okay, the cloud gives you an abstract idea but not the actual idea. Okay, whereas you yourself go and research and actually learn from some instructor from YouTube videos or something like that. It is visually great for you. It is visually great for you. Once you understand the concept, once you understand the basic concepts, then you can transition into the intermediary. It is easy. Then use Claude to create a few interactive
Yeah,
lessons
so
for you.
let's start again. So yeah, the cloud AI gives you the one of the best results.
So that's the interactive AI. So it's best way like that now. And also right now, ChatGPT 5. I think 5.6 or something like that is also out, and Codex is also I think it's running better right now. So and also it is given they are giving away for 1 month of free plus as well, ChatGPT plus also for long-term users who have been there for ChatGPT. Like I know it's very much a big shift in the programming industry, but there are few problems with it as well. Like it will start to hallucinate easily. Okay, it is going to hallucinate easily in few contexts, and there has been also leak in the cloud base, right? They also leak in the cloud base, uh, cloud cloud AI, and as well as the open as well, codex as well, and there are so many other open source projects that has actually cloned the cloud AI as well, which you can use. I'm not encouraging you, but you can use it for your own goals. Yeah, so most people have found that it's not something great, something like that. It's just let's say cloud AI is one of the best ways on how an AI can interact with tools. Okay, it's one of the best AI that actually has let's say interns understanding itself, like correcting itself multiple times. It's ChatGPT with multiple steps. That's all. That's I could say. It's just ChatGPT with multiple steps with Claude AI. Like multiple iterations of the iterations. Like it's going to correct itself. And there are some pre-existing prompts that have been in the code as well, integrated in the code as well. And it actually fetches more tools than you and I can imagine. So, and that's why the tokens also when like the tokens are far faster. That's why you burn more tokens for less inputs. Okay, that's one of the reasons. So, in my opinion, I think they should have actually waited for some long. Like AI doesn't give you a full-fledged a new idea from scratch. Okay, it is best for research purposes and some other purposes, but it's mostly AI needs to be used mostly in AI research purposes rather than just to be in a commercial usage. Commercial usage, it's good, yeah. In commercial usage, it is good, but it's not effective as possible. Okay, it's just like see. In the end of the day, all these models have been trained on our data. Okay, all the data has been trained. All the models have been trained on our data, which we generate. The Meta has taken the data from us without our consent and without they actually did not uh, give us anything. Okay, they did not we did not give any consent for it. They have deliberately took our data. And OpenAI have been admitted that they have taken the data from the open sources. Okay, they say they have taken from the open sources. No, most personal data to train an image model. Public domain, there are not billions of personal images that are possible to take. There are only few iterations of an image, and also most morphed images are there. But personal images or some artwork images that are only exclusive for few accounts for in an exclusive for few domain, and not everyone can access it. Okay, you could access it because most of the content creators have trusted these websites, these public websites like Facebook, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and every other public website, so that they could share their artwork to the internet, to the public, without any consequences or without any let's say without any problem that one day someone else or comes and claims anything or something like that. Right now, but the trust and sanctity has been gone, and one of the biggest problem is that it became mediocre. Okay, I know there have been multiple like the scale of the technology, the scale of the production value and the things that AI could do has been exponentially increased. Okay, it is great. It's very much great. It is one of the human technological feats that we have achieved, but it's still not yet perfect. Okay, because now we I think the app Eden, let's say let's treat it as a metaphor that uh, mm, we got the apple of Eden before it is ripe. Okay, that's what I want to say, because the models that they are being trained on billion parameters, but right now, if you want to create new models, the data is actually being mostly tampered because the mainstream media that you are taking the, let's say, data, you have to create data sets to train the models. If you can't distinguish an AI image from the real image, then what are you training your models with? It's not easy to differentiate an AI image to a real image right now. Okay, it's almost not possible right now. And because of that, there are so many research papers that have been published saying that the models are hallucinating, models are collapsing themselves, and they don't know what to do. So right now, most of the other tech billionaires and every other company wants to, let's say, get they're treating it as a cash cow. Okay, uh, treating AI as a cash cow because most of the billionaires have been left out from the crypto game earlier. They want to get into the crypto game that, but they did not. Let's say they feared that they might lose, and most of the other creators from other like startups or some scam websites have been or pulled over, let's say, billions of dollars. Okay, uh, cryptography, the blockchain system is one of the intricate systems. Okay, it is one of the intricate systems, and it is a revolutionary system that helps to revolutionize not just only banking but also the file systems, and how actually how information actually being transferred in a medium. Okay, we would easily know if the information has been tampered or not. It is going to be easy. The cyber security attacks would be less. I'm not saying it's gonna be not going to be there. It would might will be less. And right now, because of all the scams that have been gone over to the blockchain system and everything, nobody is actually trusting them not anymore. So yeah, in future, I think yeah, the market still exists, but the technology, I don't see applications of the technology today itself. Okay, there are some concepts that have been used in server ends, but I don't see any other concept that have been actively using those things. Yeah, right now. So maybe one day they are going to revive that system in the future. Like Pokemon have been actively hiring these crypto blockchain technology developers, like actively hiring them. I think they have been cooking something way more dramatic this time, or just hype or nothing. It could be nothing as well. We don't know for sure. So, so beside to that, the same AI. So now big investors are pouring more into the AI because AI itself knows to, let's say is a pattern recognizer. It is fast, efficient, and reliable in some cases. Okay, so they the billionaires got all the assurance they needed, so they are dumping billions and trillions of dollars into the AI without knowing what actually AI models actually driven from. Yes, there are so many papers that have been publishing right now, but inevitably you need data to train a model, right? If you don't know how to distinguish data from good to bad and what is not, you have to literally say create every every neural path and train it, and it's not gonna be viable. So now because they understood that it is not going to be viable, and they have not yet the apple was not yet ripe to be eaten. They understood that, so now they are going for agentic AI so that they could keep the AI boom at float. So I think and also Google is cooking something way more different with the quantum chips and everything, which has way more computational power for less of the hardware. Okay, let's have the hardware. Let's say this is the PS5. This is the biggest hardware. This is one of the sophisticated GPU. You can say one of the sophisticated GPU that is used for gaming in high-end definition, right? So, so the size of the hardware, you can see it's large. It has so much of cooling and everything. Yeah, most design itself is cooling and integrated system, but yeah, so it still is heavy as well as it's large, and it's not viable at all. Let's say the quantum chip is gonna be this, and the circuit board and everything is gonna be this much that can possibly, let's say, going to, like, there also be startups that are way more that are promising that they are going to that have an hardware capability to run 2 billion parameters AI at a time, more than any GPU that has been known to, let's say, no, known to have been processed. So let's see, maybe in future, as the quantum chips are being manufactured right now. So if in future they started to create in a production line way, the reduce of size of the hardware and this cooling system will also be reduced, and we might see a PS4, PS5 that is just a phone size. We can say this much phone or one phone is more than probably would have been enough. Size of the phone would be enough to run any game, any high-end game a high-end game without any lag, without any other external processing, just an intricate heating system and like integrated cooling system would be needed. Like advanced cooling system would be needed, of course. That's all. Other than that, the processing power in it is already in it, and also one thing we need is power, and also the power. These are the main two problems I think that they might be facing it. If those two problems are once have been settled, we might get from this to this. That's that's a leap in technology, man. That's a 100 years leap in technology. So I think it's going to be the future. But my most question would be like I am most anticipated the technology is holographic technology. Like there are so much hype when there was so much hype for graphene technology at that time. Like graphene is the next thing that all the billionaires, every motherfucker were going to dumping so much of money. But inevitably, most of the yeah, it is being used in few industries, but not that much. Okay, um, they don't know, but I don't know why they have scrapped it. But yeah. I think my dream or my wish is that one day to hold an let's say uh, hold a holographic phone, hard holographic phone, not just a normal holographic phone, but a hard holographic phone that is for me. I can see it in real life to move everything in my in midair rather than VR or XR. No, I don't want VR or XR. I want the realistic hologramic technology. I like yeah, we are in 2027, 2026, man. At least by 2022, 2030, if someone, I know I have seen few holographic technologies, but it's not. as good as that, but next people might get holographic technology in 2030 maybe. I don't know. Like Apple is trying to make, yeah, you can see the Apple is trying to make the iPhone. So let's see. So this is actually Apple 18. Apple 18. This is just a concept. Conceptually, let's say this is one of the rumors websites. And what is it? Mm, 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 uh, yeah, iPhone. I think Apple Air didn't actually click that much as Apple content. This is Apple 18 Pro. I don't think so. They have any changes. Changes might have been done. Uh, yeah, there was a speculation, and like there was a concept design that has been gone out saying that they are working on a foldable phone for the Apple. Like, yeah, they have been like so many people have been asking where is the Apple Fold phone? Like they have been all the other brands have released a folding phone in flagship segment as well. But Apple is the only company that haven't even touched or said anything about the foldable phones. And personally, for me, foldable phones are kind of like a luxury item rather than a useful item. Okay, because you have been compromising on the specs, but you are not compromising on the price. So I don't think it is viable for me. Yeah, few companies like OnePlus, uh, I think Xiaomi or something like that. The three foldable phones, Xiaomi. Those are the two phones which I personally think are like they give performance with style and for the correct price. Okay, not astronomically high, but on a reasonable price for the hardware. That's one of the best things that they have done. And some other companies have been doing like I think nothing also. I think nothing also released the foldable phone. I think. No, I think so. I think nothing did not. I think nothing did not. Uh, I'm not. I'm not the owner of this game. I'm not the owner of this website. I'm just using it for reference for your talking. I'm not promoting any other products or this. I'm just saying what's good and what's bad. Just comparing it. I'm not promoting any other brands as well. So yes. Hmm. So I think there is nothing foldable phone. It's just similar. Yeah, it's just a similar concept as the Apple to attract the market. It's just a gimmick to attract the market, nothing else. Yeah, it looks sleek, good. Not even yet futuristic, nothing. Yeah, but I haven't seen the UI. I don't see the outer look. I see the inner look of the phones. Rather, I just like the UI rather than the outer layer of the thing. So, okay, 1 plus 15 and 16 are, that's 1 plus 5. Mm, I think OnePlus has a foldable phone, but I think they are not going to do 16 or is 15 is this? How much is it? Oh, it's $900 for now. Okay, it's $900 for 12 GB. Yeah, yeah. They are also one of the most major problem with the AI is RAM shortage. RAM prices have increased dramatically. But one of the biggest Fs for everyone is increase of RAM. Okay, in 2024 or 2023, if you know, one RAM stick, one 32 GB RAM stick is just, let's say, $60. 60 maximum. Samsung NVMe4 had NVMe4 hard drive as well as the RAM stick. Let's say right now how much it is. Uh, so right now it's 200 to $300 right now. So when I bought RAM stick, which is 32 GB RAM stick for just lowest of just lowest. Like it's not that much biggest brand out there, but yeah, considerably good brand that were DDR. Yeah, let's say it is DDR4. I say okay, 32 GB. I think I have bought it. Yeah, 32 GB, 2 into 16 GB, DDR4. At that time, it is just $60. That's all, $60. Now it is $220. If you are going for DDR5, 600 megahertz, it means costing you up to 35, 25, $250. That's way diabolical increase of prices, man. Just because of AI. NVIDIA is starting to manufacture millions of servers and using up all the spaces and everything, and creating a RAM shortage because of that. And yeah, and also there are so many other problems. See, they don't understand that how, like they know, the people know, but the finance bro doesn't know what actually the technology could actually be used for. Finance bros only think about money and the profits. That's why they fuck up that's why they fuck up healthcare. That's why they fuck up normal businesses that are running smoothly. They take up and fuck up everything because they only think about money. They have lost because either want to make money other they always want to make money, but they want to make money. So because for that they will deliberately fuck up some non-profitable businesses so that they could get profit faster. And you might all go and want to know reasons why they want to make money or something like that. Like they have so many insecurities, man. You don't know. They have so many insecurities, and because of those insecurities, they are going to bet on so many fuck up things and lose the money. Okay, they are going to do so much of money and they're going to spend so much of money on some frivolous, unnecessary, diabolically no motherfucker on the planet Earth would ever, ever spend money on that. They are going to spend money on that because they don't know what money is, where the money goes. and how actually to spend it. They know how to earn it, but they don't know how to spend it. And realistically telling it, they know how to earn money, but they don't know how to spend money, where to spend money. Okay, you can. One of the biggest example is Jeffrey Epstein. He is just one of the mediocre MF that has actually got some money and used it to blackmail every motherfucker on this planet. Used it to create connections and creating fake scenarios, fake networking things, and started to fuck around everyone. Okay, fuck around everyone. Jeffrey Epstein, if you want to actually understand how he is, like how he became that much of an influential figure on so many people, is that you can see a movie called I think yeah, you can see so many other people from this perspective view, but if you want to really understand the core value of a normal finance, okay, if you want to understand the core value of a finance, bro, you can see a movie that is called, I think, hmm, yeah, so yeah, the movie name is 57 Seconds. Yeah, it's just the movie name is 52nd Seconds. So that's the movie where you can know how an influential figure can actually, like normal mediocre figure, would actually behave to be in influence. Okay, you can understand it way more practically. Yeah, there are so many other cinemas and movies that actually show how a mediocre finance bro could do. That's the same thing. He is just a mediocre finance bro who has connections, who made connections one by one, one by one, either by blackmail, deceit, throwing off luxurious parties. He know that he is one of the only men who actually knows how you could earn money and where he could actually spend money on. Okay, that guy he's just a mediocre motherfucker, man. He's just mediocre motherfucker who knows where to spend money. Like he spend money on people, updating people. Okay, spend money on updating people, spend money on blackmailing people, spend money on collecting information about people, spend money on dark secrets, spend money on creating networks, spend money on creating plans, spend money on intelligence and surveillance, spend money on government government officials, spend money on exit plans, spend money on people who he thinks could help in future, spend money on so many evil things, so many evil things that if you and I would really want to, let's say, if he really exists, like he died, right? He died. If he really was alive, we would just kill him or just to put him down like an animal, like put him down as an animal put him on as an animal, like he needs to be. He's not a human being anymore, man. He was, like, there is a limit to be human and non-human. And he is not a human being. He is far beyond a human being could ever reach. And it shows us that how a mediocre man with an enough money can fuck up a greater systems and influence so many lives and can take a decision that affects si- uh, a significant number of population, and he can even get away without even getting any charge with he gets away without any charge, man. He gets away without any charge. He gets away without any consequences. His friends get away without any consequences. His peers get away without any consequences. And nobody cares about it, man. Nobody cares about it. Nobody asks any question. Nobody doesn't even raise any question. Just sitting there, sitting and chatting, sitting, chatting. Nobody's taking any actions. Only few individuals and few countries have actually taken anything. Other than that, nobody actually taken anything, man. Nobody. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Hmm. So I think he needs to be like if you actually read every file or how much influential he was, I don't think so. He died. I don't think he died. He might not actually die or really died or somewhere else. I don't know. But if if the all other personnel or accomplices of his have been like, hey, you need to go, then they have to go. If I like, he was a mediocre guy, right? So I don't think he could get away, but who knows? He has been doing so much of it. He has been involved in so many murders or conspiracies that there are going to be a people who want him, like who either don't want him to die, either want him to die. So it is a tug of war between it, and his death is a suspension rather than an let's say a normal demise. It is just a suspicion that he did not. He died he was died in an accident, right? Rather than an execution. So I think Diddy also will get away just like that because of political pressure or something like that. But I don't want see, this is just a tip of the iceberg, man. You just have to understand how these guys have getting away with so little. Okay, these guys have gotten away with nothing. Okay, they have been doing it for years. Okay, these guys have been doing it for years. It's not like they have been doing it for just one day. One day they started it. Okay, we are going to do this. No, they have been doing it for years. No prosecution was made. Complaints were not taken. Victims' voice were not heard, and life goes on just because they have some couple of money and connection. Hmm. That's one of the fucked up things, man. Yeah, that's how actually, that's how actually things work here. Yeah, eventually he had gotten into the prison. Will prison change him? I don't think so. Prison is going to treat him like a king, I think. Okay, prison might. be a safe haven rather than the outside. Outside is not a safe haven. Prison is a safe haven for him rather than outside. Yeah, they say few things. Okay, this is that. This is not. No, I don't think so. Prison is way more safe haven than the outside because outside there is an always chance that somebody have like it's not like one set of people have the money, right? There are so many set of people who actually have it and could potentially kill him. In prison, it is the likelihood is if he has few like he already has connection, but he might be living as a king. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there gonna be a suspicious murder. Maybe just like Jeffrey Epstein, he is gonna be suspiciously murdered or being like commit suicide. Who knows? I think he is going to commit suicide. Yeah, I think he is going to commit suicide, and that's how he's going to roll out. They're gonna show it as the personal vendetta or something. Some other person has been forced it or been raped or something like that. And makes things cool off just like that. So yeah. Mm.
It's possible for everything. You can also let Cloud create you a visually interactive website or I think OnePlus has a foldable phone. I'm started scenarios, fake networking things, and started to fuck around everyone. Okay, fuck around everyone. Jeffrey Epstein, if you want to actually understand how he is, like how he became that much of an influential figure on so many people, is that you can see a movie called, I think, yeah, you can see so many other people from this perspective view, but if you want to really understand the core value of a normal finance. Okay. If you want to understand the core value of a finance, bro, you can see a movie that is called, I think, hmm, what's it? It's just the movie name is 57 seconds. So that's the movie where you can know how an influential figure can actually, like normal mediocre figure would actually behave to be in influence. Okay, you can understand it way more practically. Yeah, there are so many other cinemas and movies that actually show how a mediocre finance bro could do. That's the same thing. He is just a mediocre finance bro who has connections, who made connections one by one, either by blackmail, deceit, throwing off luxurious parties. He know that he is one of the only men who actually knows how you could earn money and where he could actually spend money on. Okay. That guy he's just a mediocre motherfucker, man. He's just mediocre motherfucker who knows where to spend money. Like he spend money on people, updating people. Okay. Spend money on updating people, spend money on blackmailing people, spend money on collecting information about people, spend money on dark secrets, spend money on creating networks, spend money on creating plans, spend money on intelligence and surveillance, spend money on government government officials, spend money on exit plans, spend money on people who he thinks could help in future, spend money on so many evil things, so many evil, so many evil things that if you and I would really want to, let's say, if he really exists, like he died, right? He died. If he really was alive, we would just kill him out just to put him down like an animal, like put him down as an animal, put him down as an animal, like he needs to be. He's not a human being anymore, man. He was like there is a limit to be human and non-human, and he is not a human being. He is far beyond a human being could ever reach, and it shows us that how a mediocre man with an enough money can fuck up a greater systems and influence so many lives and can take a decision that affects uh, a significant number of population, and he can even get away without even getting any charge. With getting a, he gets away without any charge, man. He gets away without any charge. He gets away without any consequences. His friends get away without any consequences. His peers get away without any consequences. And nobody cares about it, man. Nobody cares about it. Nobody asks any question. Nobody doesn't even raise any question. Just sitting there, sitting and chatting, sitting, chatting. Nobody's taking any actions. Only few individuals and few countries have actually taken anything. Other than that, nobody actually taken anything, man. Nobody. Yeah. Uh, hmm. So I think he needs to be like if you actually read every file or how much influential he was, I don't think so. He died. I don't think he died. He might not actually die or really died or somewhere else. I don't know. But if if the all other personnel or accomplices of his have been like, hey, you need to go, then they have to go. If I like, he was a mediocre guy, right? So I don't think he could get away, but who knows? He has been doing so much of it. He was involved in. He has been involved in so many murders or conspiracies that there are going to be people who want him, like who either don't want him to die, either want him to die. So it is a tug of war between it, and his death is a suspicion rather than let's say a normal device. It is just a suspicion that he did not. He died he was died in an accident, right? Rather than an execution. So I think Didi also will get away just like that because of political pressure or something like that. But I don't want. See, this is just a tip of the iceberg, man. You just have to understand how these guys have getting away with so little. Okay, these guys have gotten away with nothing. Okay, they have been doing it for years. Okay, these guys have been doing it for years. It's not like they have been doing it for just one day. One day they started it. Okay, we are going to do this. Or no, they have been doing it for years. No prosecution was made. Complaints were not taken. Victims' voice were not heard, and life goes on just because they have some couple of money and connection. Hmm. That's one of the fucked up things, man. Yeah. So actually, yeah, that's how actually things work here. Yeah, eventually he had gotten into the prison. Will prison change him? I don't think so. Prison is going to treat him like a king, I think. Okay, prison might be a safe haven rather than the outside. Outside is not a safe haven. Prison is a safe haven for him rather than outside. Yeah, they say a few things. Okay, this is that. This is that. No, I don't think so. Prison is way more safe haven than the outside because outside there is an always chance that somebody have like it's not like one set of people have the money, right? There are so many set of people who actually have it and could potentially kill him. In prison, it is the likelihood is if he has few like he already has connection, he's he might be living as a king. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there gonna be a suspicious murder. Maybe just like Jeffrey Epstein, he is gonna be suspiciously murdered or being like commit suicide. Who knows? I think he is going to commit suicide. Yeah, I think he is going to commit suicide, and that's how he's going to roll out. They're gonna show it as the personal vendetta or something. Some other person has been forced it or been raped or something like that, and makes things cooler, just like that. So yeah. Where he could actually spend money on. But I don't want. See, this is just.
Yeah, so let's go into deep dive into a few things, man. Hmm. So we have discussed about the hmm. Hmm. Okay, so let's say we have discussed about a few things, right? About the RAM and everything. So yeah, so the AI, like most of the financial influencers as well as the financial analysts have told that there's gonna be a financial bubble in the system. I know, yeah, the AI, they have been pouring trillions of dollars into it, and there is no concrete evidence or things that could say are viable for everything. So yeah, there have been mass layoffs in so many sectors. Even Disney has laid off those many people while they have been tanking because of bad product after bad product. They have laid off. That's one of the most fucked up thing that I could hear, man. Disney laying off their workforce. It's not easy to get an artist. Okay, you can't go. Let's hire a professional prop artist. No, it's not possible. It's not even possible for anyone to go and hire to get the skills itself is not easy task. Okay, you have to have certain experiences and certain workarounds that you have to do so that the VFX team can actually use that footage and props as an actor, how the prop can be used for VFX as well as how accurate for the story and how real it can be. Those guys are the most talented people. Okay, you can't go and let's say hire a bunch of engineers or hire a bunch of workers from any other people. These are skilled people who once they're gone. It's not easy for anyone to let's say hire them again. And I know things are not going well for Disney for so much of long time because they have been tanking in so many fields. Because see, they forgot the core value about what made them them, and they have been constantly re-releasing everything. Okay, they have been re-releasing everything and continuing the same IP again and again and again. When the audience wanted, they never did. Now the audience wants something new, they are not doing something. Which is, yeah, it is fucked up. Right now, one of the most anticipated movie that is lineup is Spider-Man movie, which is hmm, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Uh, I think it is going to be a great movie, but the trailer disappointed me in so many ways. I was disappointed by the trailer and the VFX as well. But I think the movie is gonna be on a different way rather than the previous iterations are going to be. This is like a standalone Spider-Man movie without any, let's say, assistance from the Avengers. Everything. This is a standalone Spider-Man movie that is going to be like Peter Parker from the comic accurate Peter Parker. How things have been going around the Peter Parker and everything. So let's see how our feedback is going to be handled in our way. And as per the trailer, it looks good, but it looks kind of a sloppy AI finish. Okay, yeah, most of the people are like happy with the trailer, but some people like me are not happy with the trailer because it doesn't actually it looks way more sloppy for a AI slop because they have edited so much of the content in the trailer so that they want to be like make it as a suspense for the big reveal. It's just normal standard procedure for Marvel at this point. So because of that, it looks unfinished. It's some sorts of things there. So yeah. I'm expecting far more good results from the like they have done a spectacular job when Daredevil born again, but I don't think so. They're going to deliver the same experience on Spider-Man. I think they're going to deliver it, may or may not be, and because of so many other lawsuits that have been going on for the actors and everything. They had to reshoot everything. They have to revamp every story that they have to be told, and they are not giving any creative direction. Like they don't want to, let's say, they don't want to give away characters to the single individual director to direct their own in their own way because they understood that it doesn't work that way. It eventually going to fuck things. So now they are going to be like uh, more accurate one by one, step by step way with let's say a good notion. Like in Marvel every movie, there is a hidden message that is been added to in the end of the movie. But it has been lacking in so many like the Hawkeye show is good, the Shang-Chi is good, but after that, in nothing is good. And even I don't want to say this, but even the Doctor Strange movie is also not that much good for me. That also left a hole in me, man. I was one of the biggest fan of that wrestling, but it also left a hole in me. Uh, let's see what they are going to be planning. I don't want any airdrop. I want the real artist to be working with the real material rather than generative AI material that have been going on with Hugh Fields and C dance. I don't want C dance models. And you're not creating a, let's say, you're not creating any game model, any game animations. You're creating a real cinema. I want everything to be original. Original. So please, that's only request. My only request from Disney. Mm, actually, is that. Mhm. Next, I want to discuss is that. Uh,
私は有名でもなく、フォロワーは3人、特別な機材もありません。平凡だった私がこれから韓国留学、そしてドバイで就職します。ずっとインスタを見る側だったけれど、この機会にゼロから発信してみたいと思います。正直これがどこにつながるかはわかりません。でも応援してくれると嬉しいです。Hi, this is my first reel. こんにちは。私は有名でもなく、フォロワーは3人、特別な機材もありません。平凡だった私がこれから韓国留学、そしてドバイで就職します。ずっとインスタは見る側だったけれど、この機会にゼロから発信してみたいと思います。正直これがどこにつながるかはわかりません。でも応援してくれると嬉しいです。
now let's go. Let's go. Okay, I don't.
Hi, this is my first reel. こんにちは。私は有名。
Okay, let's show you an again thing on that. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so I'm not. Let me give you a disclaimer. I'm not encouraging you to go and creep or any of thing. I'm not pointing out any specific personal or any dashing any personal or yeah, or harming or any other per se. I'm not using someone else IP or face or account for the gain of content or anything. I just want to show you the template. That's all. Just a point or template and an example, not what they are doing and everything. Just give me an example, right? So she's one of the creators. Her name is Judy Life. She's a let's say what is the she's actually CA from Dubai, I think so. So, and she has been following few creators, which is Runa Origin. I don't think so. That's the same thing. And let's go. Let's say this is the same thing. This is the same thing with Japanese culture. Yeah, this is not picking one day. Mm. Now this activity, yeah, this is the one of the biggest fuck ups, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like how everything has been started or something like that. I know. Like I think they have deleted it. I think so. Oh my god, man. So sorry. They have. I think they have deleted this. Deleted the actual post or something like that. So I'm sorry for that. Just give me one please. Mm, no, I think this is also yes. This is also one of the yeah. Let me show you something. Yeah, let me show you.
I'm not famous. I have 9 followers, no professional setup. I just moved to Korea, and after years of just watching content, I knew it was time to create something of my own. So I'm starting here to share my creative journey, my life here in Korea. I don't know where this will go, but I hope you stay. Hi, this is my first reel. I'm not famous. I have 9 followers, no professional setup. I just moved to Korea, and after years of just watching content, I knew it was time to create something of my own. So I'm starting here to share my creative journey, my life here in Korea. I don't know where this will
Similar. So yeah, similar. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Similar. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to do something else. It's gonna be. I think this is fully in Japanese. I think so. Let me try. This is fully Japanese. So I don't think so. This is not the correct thing. Also, yeah. This is also like yeah. She was one of the influencer.
Hey Dan, I mean, bonjour. No, you mean
Uh, I don't think so. It's not the correct thing, but yeah, you get the idea, right? So that's just let's say and this is private. I think yeah, it's private. So yeah, so do you? I think you might have understood the assignment. I think so. Yeah. So now you might have actually understood the assignment, right? So most of these Asian women. Most probably. I don't know that if yeah, these accounts are real, uh, or someone else are deliberately trying to create any post or something like that. Most probably, I think they are not real. They are just any fake promo, like fake SEO websites maintained maybe by women. I don't know, but most probably they are fake, man. They are fake. Why? Because I have seen, like, I have given you two examples, same template, same thing, same template, what he is going to say, same exact scenario, same everything, everything. Just the voice is different, man. Just voice is different. You just know, and I have seen similar reels, similar people, similar personalities. Multiple girls have been doing same thing, and now I just want to ask few questions. I have a few questions. First of all, why there is an influx of Korean women or an Asian woman who doesn't like why an Asian woman want to go outside of the country? Okay, first point. I know I'm not against anything and I don't want to be a misogynist or something like that. But why when there is no need, why it is like pushing someone or some unnecessary idea into any woman. Okay, let's say if I get any see, I'm not like judging or anything. I'm not judging, and I'm not telling you to live life this or that way. Okay, my question is that why there is an influx of women who actually want to who actually say everyone is saying that I don't want to be here, I want to be here somewhere else, some international country or some other place rather than being in your own country. In your own country, so many women are saying the same thing. Like most of the Asian women are promoting in a way that they don't want to be in country, right? They don't want to be in that country. Why I don't understand. Why can't you be in your country, stay there happy, live happily? Why not? Why don't you just stay happily, live happily? Okay. Why you need to why you have to obsess on some Western country, Western civilization or Western society? Well, you have your own culture, you have your own people, you have your own beauty, you have your own everything, right? Why to be obsession on some other people, other culture, other places? Yeah, I'm not against it. Okay, I'm not even against it or something like that. But it is kind of a negative positive reinforcement that has been going on, a negative positive reinforcement that has been going on in the minds of the other women that have been seeing the similar reels. I just accidentally got those reels, but I have seen those series. I know this is just a marketing tactics. Mostly, I think this is just a marketing tactics to attract women or to let's say rage bait or bait these bait what you say, yeah, bait men. That's one of the biggest bait sims mentality, I think so. Yeah, these women are mostly, let's say, have been like doing CA in Dubai. I don't know why Dubai, how you could, I don't know why do like. See, I don't understand why you are going for a Dubai country for doing CA, Chartered Accountant. It doesn't actually click well. Okay, it doesn't practically, let's say, I don't understand CA in Dubai. It doesn't make any sense for me. For me, I don't make any sense. I have seen so many other people going for so many other rules for Dubai, but CA in Korean, it doesn't sit very well for me. I don't know. That's the thing. It doesn't sit very well with me. And so many other people were like, okay. And so many other accounts. This was just a, let's say, a trial account, you can say. like it, but there are so many other accounts similar to it. They're promoting promoting that I'm just a normal girl with a normal hair, normal thing. Nobody is there. I'm not famous. I'm going to share everything. Why you have to be famous? I don't understand. Why you have to be famous? Why you have to share everything of your life in Instagram just to feed into the meta server so that he can try so that Mark Zuckerberg train his models and share that and also uh, like sell that same data to trillions of companies, so trillions of AI startups, so that he can make money. Man, I don't understand. You are just making a fraction of money that he is making. Why are you doing that? I just don't understand. I don't understand. You guys have been posting multiple videos of multiple places. Okay, you have been posting continuously of multiple places of multiple photos of the multiple dishes in multiple angles. Okay, you're not just only one person. There are multiple persons who are doing the same thing in the same place, in a different angle, in a different time, in a different time zone. You are creating a 3D spatial 3D spatial image for free for him. It will for creating a 3D spatial spatial structure. It's gonna take you upwards of, let's say, with the equipment and everything, it might even cost you around let's say 200. Let's say, let's just look it up here. 10,000 dollars for a large scale industry. Professional services usually cost 3,000 to $15,000 for a commercial project. Commercial projects. Okay. You have been you have been feeding the metadata to you have been feeding meta and in some incomprehensible data with the timestamps, with the location, with the depthness, because you have been constantly posting on one brand, which is this okay, and it uses LiDAR, and it has spatial, and it has what you can say, special depth sensors that has been incorporated in the image as well. You have been you are actually feeding the servers a free data for free things, and in turn you are competing for followers and competing for followers for multiple and like grinding for multiple hours while he is just sitting there just managing the server and using your data, you using your personal data, your personal images, your personal location and everything, your personal preferences, everything he is monitoring, he is storing, and he is selling to everyone. Continuously that has been happening. While you are paying your internet by yourself, you are paying everything by yourself. You are making you won't even make anything until you get $1 million in Instagram. While he just sits there, just bears the cost of a server, which is fraction for him right now, which is a fraction for him, and he makes 3 times or 5 times. Okay, 3 times or 5 times of what you are worth. Okay, so it just begs to differ. I just want to beg to differ that why are you doing this so much of fucked up shit? I don't understand. Why are you doing this then? That's my one of the biggest question. You don't have to be, let's say, famous to be get anything. Okay, most of the other women and us for us. And photos and videos, they are most probably marketing tactics by some other agencies or something like that. But if somebody really want to do it, really want to do, like say, do it, one minute. Yeah, so let's continue. So, yeah, so here my question is simple. Why the Korean beauty standard? Like, I have seen uh, multiple accounts that have been posting multiple videos. And yeah, there are few of them are fake, few of them are marketing, but few of them are real. They have been maintained by the real people, and these are not AI or some goofy shit that has been going on, some UGC or some funnel that has been going on. No, they have been the real people that have been followed by real people who have been consistently posting shit. Okay. I see there is a particular like a demography of women. Like, um, there is a particular demography of a woman from one specific region who say, who says, I want to post something far from it. Okay, so I want to post this, I want to post that, I want to go there, I want to do this. I want to be there and something like that. That is Asian woman from Korea. And and the problem here is these guys, they start as a normal vlog, and after few things, few like they promote a natural way, and they start to shift into what they call as business, and that's not good. Okay, why? Because most Korean women have been promoting so many brands, so many things, so many uh, unhealthy lifestyle, which is kind of see my they. I just openly want to say a few things. That is, Korea is one of the most depressed. Like, Korea has become one of the most let's say most number of young adults who have been committing suicides. Okay, that's in that area. Korea has been going way high, and birth rate is going way low. And these because of these problems and because of few problems, I'm not. Based on my observation and information that has seen in YouTube, as well as people from I have observed from people outside. Like yeah, I have seen so much of, let's say, personal or hygiene or care or something like that. Personal hygiene and care is good. It's lovely. It needs to be done. It needs to be taken care of. But you don't have to go into obsession. Okay, the more obsession, the more perfection that you achieve is not possible. Okay, it's not realistically possible. I know most of the Koreans have been idealizing on some pop stars from the culture, but and also obsession on the Western brands and Western lifestyle, which is also unhealthy because they themselves have so many fuck ups that they can't deal with. So I don't think it is going to be it is going to be good for you as well. So hence the same problems that have been copy and pasted over there. And it's not just that's the problem. That's not just the problem. There are so many other sociological and economical factors as well. It's not just one sector. There are so many other sectors also out there. Though I'm not questioning that part. It's not just the human error. It has been so many errors in so many sectors as well. That also leads to that. So uh, and one of the sector is that beautification. See, I no, see, you can't achieve perfection. Okay, beauty is not about perfection, beauty is about imperfection. The beauty is the imperfection. You cannot be perfect at all time, at all places, at the all way. Okay, and why is because it just is. Even in nature, you can't find any perfect patterns. Okay, you can't use find imperfect patterns. Okay, you see beauty in imperfection. Even though the nature is designed to be perfect, but you see beauty in imperfection. That is the value of it. Okay, you don't have to go on an obsessive way and bully people into being something they are not being. Okay, because of that, see, first of all, don't idolize on idols. Okay, those guys have perfect, they have achieved human level of perfection because they have money, first point. Second point, they are being constantly monitored. They have been constantly monitored, constantly force fed. They have been constantly brutalized in so many different ways to look that way. And they endure it because they are getting something out of it. Okay, they are getting money, they are getting fame, and that's what they want. Not everyone wants the same thing, right? You have to understand it. You're chasing some unnecessary perfection. They have money to be perfect. You don't have the money to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to maintain yourself in a normal way is more than enough. You don't have to obsess yourself. I'm going to rehydrate my face. I'm going to have this much of face routines, fucked up things. No, you don't have to use that much of chemicals, that much of face mask, that much of oil and everything on your face. Go for that much of extensive measures, cleaning, and so many other things, man. You don't need it. You just need to be natural. Yeah, of course, there might, if you have a problem, you can consult the dermatologist. If you have a problem and take medicine for it, it's okay. That's fine. But you don't have to go into perfection that I need to be in certain color tone. I need to be in certain hair follicles. I need to be in certain shape and size. No, don't promote it. If you want to be like that, go be that way. Don't promote it. Don't promote it. Don't encourage it. Okay, say that I am in that way, but I don't want to be. I am in that way. It's my wish. It's your wish to be in your way. That promote it that way rather than just simply saying, "Oh, you can use it. This is one of the most hydrating serum that has been there." See deliberately women promoting some niacinamide serums or some chemical serums that are way more toxic and way more side effects than you think. Okay, yeah, they work because they are highly strong chemicals, man. Because they are strong chemicals, that's why they work. You don't, and they are only have to be prescribed by the dermatologist based upon your skin analysis, rather than just time passly saying that this is the one of the best. You have to use it and go use it. No, and why you need to put chemicals on your face one by one unnecessarily if you are not going somewhere, let's say, if you are going working in some industrial area or in dirt or something like that, you might want a face. You might apply the creams and everything. You motherfucker doesn't even go and find you don't work in a that mines. You don't even go and play ball in any fields. You don't even skate. You want everything clean. You just go and live in a clean place and clean it. I don't see any other person like that, man. So see, there is no problem in being clean, being hygienic, being somewhat of an standout in the crowd way. I'm not against it. But you don't have to obsess yourself in such a way so that you always like okay, it's going to take a emotional and psychological toll on your body if you obsess yourself to be perfect. Okay, you can't be perfect at all times. Okay, you can't be perfect. I know. You see, don't mold yourself on others' image. Okay, I have seen so many influencers saying that because I am a girl, I need to be in such a ways, or society gives me wants me to be in such a way, so I am taking care of myself, or some bullshit explanation. I don't know. There are so many other content creators have been giving the same bullshit explanation. But why you need to be that way, man? And why can't you go against the society and say, no, no, I'm not going to be that way. I'm going to be natural. I'm going to be natural. I'm going to be the way that I want to be. I don't want to rule by some other motherfuckers who doesn't even know the A or B of of one calculus formula. Okay, why you are let's say chasing why you are chasing a validation from a motherfucker who doesn't even understand the concept of DNA, who doesn't even understand the concept of DNA, and who doesn't even understand the concept of DNA, who doesn't even understand the concept of a calculus, who doesn't even understand the concept of why of how H2O is formed. What is H2O is. This motherfucker doesn't even know how H2O is. Sorry, what is H2O is. Okay. He doesn't even know how actually oxygen is formed. He doesn't even know the chemical formula of how plants get food from sun. He doesn't even know what is cytoplasm is. He doesn't even know what actually drives the what actually how the computer how computers or program language communicate. He doesn't why are they chasing those validation of those people when they don't even know about these things? They don't even understand this. They are not even mentally capable to understand those things. Then why are we chasing their validation? You don't have to chase their validation. First point. You have to create your own validation. Okay. You have to create your own validation in your own terms so that everyone is happy. Where everyone can be happy. Everyone can achieve. Okay. Okay, you are deliberately promoting certain ways, certain types, and forcing women to be in certain way, in certain standards, and they cannot keep up. Not everyone can keep up the toll, man. Not everyone can keep up the emotional toll, the psychological toll, the near-ending perfectionist. No, nobody can, and that eventually fucks your minds in such a way. See, first, it doesn't take you any toll. It doesn't feel like it doesn't even feel any stress for you. Okay, it doesn't even give you any stress. Okay, it is a daily routine or something like that. Let's say you have sleep. Let's say you sleep at 2 o'clock. You wake up at 6 o'clock. You go to the office at 8. You go office at 8 a.m. and eat lunch at 2 p.m. and come home at 4 p.m., eat the biryani, drink a beer, and watch reels until 2 p.m. and and the cycle repeats go on and on go on. You might feel like, okay, my body is okay, my brain is working properly. You think everything is functional and you don't feel anything, but inside your brain, your body, your organs, everything is feeling stressed. If it continues for weeks, months, eventually you're gonna develop cancer. You're going to develop cancer. You're gonna develop any other health problems, psychological problems that you can't come out with. Okay, so my suggestion and question is that please, okay, shit happens. Okay, shit happens to everybody. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, there are people who love imperfection. Go out there, be imperfect, be good, be brave, achieve what you want to achieve in your time, in your ways. Nobody is going to question nothing. Okay, yes, sometimes in life there are deadlines that you have to achieve, something that you need to do it, but don't obsess on someone else, okay? Don't obsess on perfection, don't obsess on like to be someone else. Just be yourself, okay? I know most women doesn't want to go to international places or do something or just want to see that it is possible or not, and once they have achieved it, they say, what is it there? There is nothing here. It's just an idea that it is a comfort. Okay, it's an idea that it's a comfort. But you don't know that they have to sacrifice so many things to achieve it. At least they have a foundation or a backbone or money to be fall on. While you don't have good friends, you don't have money to fall on, you don't have family to fall on, then why to build something which is in the end which is meaningless, rather than just build something meaningful that lives until you die. And even after you die, your next generation will also continue in a good way, right? So think in that way. Think in a way that my next generation needs to be like how much how I lived in harmony with my friends, my family, and my nation. That same thing needs to be carried on in a way so that it is improved by generation after generation, and they could solve their own problems. Okay, solve their own problems with this type of mentality and this type of wisdom. Okay, this type of wisdom or this type of uh, uh, for solution needs to be passed on generation after generation, so that even though one day inevitably they might get into the same problems, they will get out of uh, those uh, the psychological problems easily. Okay, why? Because simple, humans are social beings. Okay, be good, be good. Okay, be good, be interactive. Okay, living alone is just not viable for any social being. Okay, be with your friends, be with your family. If you don't have a family, make a family. Okay, if you don't have a family, then make a family. If you don't have a girlfriend or something, make a girlfriend. If you don't have friends, then make friends. Okay, no, who is stopping you? Nobody is stopping you, man. Nobody is stopping you to make friends. Nobody is stopping to make a new family. Nobody's stopping you, nothing. It's just you and your mind is telling me that something might happen. No, it's not good, it's not bad, it's nothing, not. No. It's just you stopping yourself from achieving what you really want. Okay. There's a difference between what you want and what you need. Remember that. Okay. What you want is not what you need. Mostly, what you want is not always what you need. And because of that, you mostly put all your efforts on what you want, but inevitably realize that this is not what you need. And that's the problem with so many young adults. Okay, so in the end, my suggestion is that yes, yes, you need to roam world. Okay, you need to explore the world, You need to explore, you need to make new friends, you need to be uh, decisive, you have to be competitive. I know you might want to be perfect, you don't need to be perfect. Be sportive, be flexible, be imperfect, be kind, be humble, be be in a way that everyone is happy. So not you don't have to make everyone happy, but take decisions that everyone in future or now everyone could be live happily. And also your happiness is also important. Think that way. You happy, everyone happy, and that yeah, there is always a common ground, man. There is always a common ground with everyone is happy. Choose that first. Just try to choose that first. If it's not possible, then your wish. You can be anything, man. That's all. Hmm. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about that. Hmm. I just and yeah, so like we today we have talked about few concepts, right? Inner soul concept, it's just one aspect of one question. I'm actually saying what I see a problem, and I'm giving you a solution how to solve that problem as well. And hmm, so yeah, so let's see. So like I've told you, like we have discussed about few technologies and how actually like we have empowered few like not empowered, let's say we have discovered few questions. Like one, we actually understood how like in a technological way what we have learned is um, what computers are, and the literal definition is not the same thing, but we have discussed about the technology, what technologies are there, how AI is affecting and everything, and we have discussed about some political and cultural aspects of the things, and we have empowered something mysterious and some also social issues as well as some yeah some problems that it's just see it's just some you might feel it like what Asmongold and some other commentators have been doing. I might go in, you might see this content as the same thing, but it's not. Like today is just the starting of it because today is just the starting, so I don't want to go into the technical aspects and some other concepts aspects for today itself. So we discussed vaguely about everything that I have in mind today. So that's the thing. That's why we have discussed it. from tomorrow onwards we are going to be discussing everything in detail. We are going to be in more technical way, and how we have already discussed what is the model that we are going to follow. So from tomorrow onwards, it is going to be that model we are going to be followed. Yeah, so that's it for today, and that's it for today. That's all. Thank you. Have a good day.